Whilst recognising that adults are at risk and of all these types of abuse, it's also important to know about adults at risk. And I can't get my teeth in, an adult at risk is any adult aged over 18 who either presents as in need of care and support, or is experiencing or is at risk of experiencing abuse or neglect. And that adult at risk is a person whom, as a result of these care and support needs, cannot protect themselves from either the risk of it or experience of abuse or neglect. So if we've got somebody who we think needs care and support but isn't getting it, or we think somebody is experiencing abuse yet has not got the capability to look after themselves or get out of the abuse, this is then an adult at risk. So please also be mindful that the Care Act 2014 also defines an adult at risk as any adult aged over 18 who is clearly in need of care and support, or is experiencing any risk of abuse or neglect as a result of their unmet care needs. So basically, if they've got needs for care but they're not being met, that is an adult at risk. Also, as a result of those presenting support needs, and because, say, they've got presenting support needs and they're not able to protect themselves without receiving care and support from social care. So we might see somebody who's self-neglecting themselves, or maybe they're in a relationship which seems a bit dodgy. Well, if they're not able to protect themselves without care and support from another being, i.e. in this case social care, then they are an adult at risk. So this might be an older person we see who appears to be struggling to take care of themselves in an appropriate fashion. Somebody who might not be adequately clothed for the time of the year, or might be showing signs of not taking care of themselves, perhaps not taking medication. This adult, for instance, might not be reporting abuse. Sorry, beg your pardon. This adult, for instance, might be reporting abuse too, such as the failure of partners, carers or relatives to neglect their needs, to prioritise their needs. So again, if they are reporting it, we know that that person is at risk. And again, remember, an adult at risk is a person needing care or social care. And as with safeguarding children, please recognise these signs and record them onto an incident sheet to enable myself, Rachel, to report them to social care if necessary.